Hello friends, this is Ramesh Sharma here and you are watching React.js series for beginners. This is part 14th of this series, and in the previous part, that is our part 13th, we learnt about the REST API, how the REST API works and what are the HTTP requests of that REST APIs. But we did there theoretically. But now we will do here practically that how we can send an HTTP request with the help of REST API. So we will see the use of REST API. So I will tell two methods here. So first is with the Axios package, or second is with only fetch function. So fetch function can also be used. That is just a basic of JavaScript. So that is a JavaScript only. But for React.js, most suitable is Axios package. So you can send any type of request with Axios. So let's see. So this is our app here. So just I install new app here. So I cleaned already. So I will be using JSON placeholder. So this is a fake online REST API. So here you can post any request. See that here is serving is 350 million requests per month. So it is very useful. It is provided by the JSON server. So JSON server is a package that I will also tell you in the upcoming projects. So how we can use JSON server. So this is also a fake our database. So see that this is our fetch statement here. So you can fetch any to-dos like here. So this is for our get method. So you can also write here method as a post. So but we will do with the Axios only. So see that I will fetch some post here, or I can also fetch users here. So let's first of all fetch our users here. So see that you can put any get request also, you can put post request, put request and patch request, and also a delete request. So first of all, let's go here. We will go to our post here. So see that here in the post we have to write our user ID and then ID. After that there will be our title, and then there will be our body here. So we will use this. So let's get started. So let's go to our app here. So first of all we will install the Axios here. So here go to our terminal here. So when terminal will open, just simply type npm install Axios. So here we will write npm install Axios. Or if you are having any yarn package, if you are having yarn here, so you can write here yarn add this one Axios. So click enter here. So it will get installed. So till it is getting installed, so I will pause the video to save the video length. Now see that our package is installed now. So I'm going to close this now. So I'm going to remove this. So I'm going to remove this. So here will be just one heading, that are post fetch from. So post fetched from JSON placeholder using REST API. So below will be our post here. So let's first of all import Axios here. So import Axios from Axios. Axios, that is our name of package. So this will be our function here, Axios here. So we will going to fetch here. So first of all let's create a state here. So we will create a hook here, that is use. So here will we create a constant here. So first write here constant. So here will be our posts. So here will be here will set our post here. So here will be set our post. So here now use state here. So use state, there will be our hook here. So here will be our empty array. So empty array because we will get our post in the form of array here. So after that we will use our use effect here. Use effect. So we will use also our use effect here. So when the So what we want when our page will reload, when our page will re-render, so then we will get our posts here. So then we will use effect here. So here use effect. So after that there is use effect now. So then we will write a function here, and after that we will write our dependency array. So in the dependency array we will write posts here. So whenever the post state will be changed, so our use effect will work again. So here it is done now. So let's go ahead, and now here we'll be using Axios here, Axios dot get. Here we will use Axios dot get here. And another thing we can also use here, Axios dot request. We can also use like this, Axios dot request, and then there will be our this one. So JSON placeholder typecode.com/post. So because we are going to fetch our posts here, so copy this and paste here, and then after in the there will be our comma here, then there will be second argument in the braces, then here we will write method is equals to get here, method will be get here. So if this is looking annoying, so you can simply do one thing here, you can simply apply Axios dot get here. So it will send the get request here. So if you want to send a post request, simply write Axios dot post. So it will send the post request. So we are going to send the get request since it is a free API key here. So since it is a free REST API, so we do not need any API key here. So now there will be our dot then, because we will get the response here. So we will get response. So here will be res. So then arrow function, and if we get the response, so we will console it, console.log response. That will be res, and another will be the catch statement, that is dot catch. So catch, if we will get any error, so we will console that, console.log our error here. So simply save it. So since we are not getting any setting any post here, so we will remove the dependency in the dependency array here. So let's see. So let's go to our React.js app here. So here is our React.js app. So let me first pause the video. So now if we will see our console here, so see that. So let's open the console here. Console is opening here. See that we are getting one object here. So in the object there is one data here. So that data contains an array here. So we are getting our whole response here. So let's see here. So we are getting response here. So if I will write response.data here. So response.data here, because we are getting object here and then there is data here. See that now we are getting array of 100 posts here. There are 100 posts. So let's see how we can do here now. So let's here set post. So set post. So if we will set this post here rest data, so we will not get data here. So simply we will go to our components here. So in the components, so there will be our app component now. Simply click on app component. So this, see that our state is set now. So we are getting our data in our state now. So this is known as a get request. So we are getting the data now. So let's first of all use map statement here. So here will be our data. So here map but is posts. So post.map. So because it is an array here, so we are going to map it. So after that here will be our post here. So there will be an arrow function, and now we want to return here. So we want to return, then there will be parentheses here. So parenthesis means we are going to return something here. So here let's see what is here in the state. So in the state there is a body here, there is user ID, its ID here, title here, and body here. So we will using Bootstrap here. So first of all let's import our Bootstrap here. So import, that is our Bootstrap, and after that dist, there will be dist here, and under this there is CSS, and after that there is our Bootstrap dot min dot css. There is bootstrap dot min dot css. So we will using Bootstrap here. So let's save it. So we will not save it now. So we will using a card here. So I'm going not to save this. So let's go here to Bootstrap power. So we will copy some card here. So here is Bootstrap card. So here is Bootstrap for cards here. So simply go here, get.bootstrap.com docs 4.0 components and then card here. So we will use this card now. So I'm going to copy this, and after that I will paste it here. So I paste it here now. What is here? Error here. So there should not be any error. So just like that there is, yes, this is error here. Style is there. So we have to write double quotes here. So double quotes, and this will be in the single quote here. That's why we are getting our error here. So here is in the this. Now we are returning this. So here we will add source here. We don't need any image here. So here also we don't need here this. So we will use, so here card title. So what will be the card title here? So first of all we will write here, like, let's add one more here, paragraph tag. So remove this now. So here what we want, see that. So here this is our ID here, and then title here. So I will print the ID, and after that I will print the title here. So ID and title here. So here will be our ID here first. So that will be our post.id, and there will be space here, then our will be post.title, then there will be our post.title here. So here in the text, here will be our post.body here. So save it. Now let's see here. So it will get refreshed now. So I think it is compiling. Yeah, now it is compiled successfully. So our page is also refreshing. Let's see it again. See that these are our posts that we are fetched from there. See that we are getting our all posts. So let's write in one row here. So here will be our row here. So div class name. So class name is equals to row here. So after that this will be in the row here. So save this, and then now we are going to change this class here. So simply press Ctrl D here, because our compiler will confuse here. So here we will change class into class name here. So that like that, here we will change class as class name here. So now this is our row here, so let's see if it changed or not. I think it is compiling now. It is compiling, so it is compiled successfully. Now see that we are getting our post here. So but these are not in center here, so simply apply here text center. So let's see, will it work or not. So these are not working, so leave it as it is. We are getting our 100 posts here. So this is our get request that is working here. So this is our ID here, but now there is one error here. So that will be in the console here. Let me show you. So in the console there will be an error of key here. So because we are using map here, so see that here key here. So if you don't know about key here, so you can watch my previous videos about list and map here. You can get there. So because key is required, because we have to add our, we have to write the any uniqueness here, uniqueness in our post here. So that will be key will be provided by our post.id here, because id is different here. So here will be our post.id here. So it is, this is formatter is running here. So by this is giving us the error, so it should not. Yes, now it works properly. See that now the error is gone here. So because we provided the key here, so that's why the error is gone here. So see that we have state here. Now let's see post request here. Let's do up one post request here. So here are 100 elements. Let's add one more element there. So first of all we will send our post request now. So here will be our Axios dot post. So let's create one more thing here. So let's create our input here, one input here. So here will be our form here. So first there will be our form here. In the form there will be our two inputs here. So in the form there will be, first of all there will be form group. So simply write here that will be our division, class name is equals to form group. Here just we have to write title and body here. So what we want, only want here input. So here will be our input here. So input is like this. So that type will be here text. Here text, and here class name will be our post form control here, form control. So here is class name is equals to form control here, and here its name will be, so name will be title here, because as we write here, see that here is title here. So id will be added automatically, so we don't need any id for that. So let's see here. So here will be our same like this, class name, but name will be here, body here. So what will be the body here? So body. So again there will be our same here. So what is the error here? Nothing is error. So here will be our submit here. So submit, and then this nothing will be here. Here class name will be button primary, that is button primary here. So btn block will be there. So here will be our btn block here. So here let's write our class name. That will be our here call md5. Call md5 is okay. So now let's first of all set our state here. So here there will be our state for title, and this will be for our that is body. For our body here will be set title, and this will be for set body here. So this will not be any array here, so this will be simple a string here. So simply a string here, not any array. So here we will write our value here. So if you don't know about forms here, so you can watch my videos in the series here. So I will give the series link in the video description. So here value will be our title here. So and then we need on change event also. So here on change will be arrow function. So here we will pass our e here. So let me do like this. So here we will pass our e here. So we will set. So here we will set our title, that we will set our state here. Title will be e dot target dot value here. So for below it will be same. So I'm copying this, copy this and paste it here. So here we will change body, and here will be set our body here. Set body here. So we setted our body now, etc. So here we will write on submit. So on submit there will be an arrow function. So here will be pass handle submit here, and we will pass our e here. So we are passing our e to prevent the default here. So here I am mentioning here posts here. So when our post will change, so this will done again here. So let's write our function here. So const handle change, handle submit, sorry, handle submit arrow function. E will be the parameter here. So first we will prevent default. Here we will prevent default here. So it will prevent here default behavior. So then now we will collect our data here. So const, here we will use user ID only one here. So user ID will be one here. So user ID. So see that here what we want here. So in the state, so see that in the state, see that user ID is one here. So this is our user ID. So we will use this user ID. We will use one only here. So here will be user ID. So user ID will be one. So after that we want title here, title and body here. So after that we have to send our request here. That will be axios dot post. Post request is there. So after that we have to post this request to this URL again. So we will paste this, and then now we have to use this also. So here we will pass our data here. Data. So here const will be our data here. So now here we will pass our body as data here. So dot then we will get this response back here. So then we will console this console.log our response here. So else if there is error here, so there will be our catch statement. So catch is used to get error here. So here we will console our error here. So this is our error now. So let's see. So I think it is not saved. So let's save it. It is saved successfully. Now it will refresh here. So I think it is compiling now. It is compiling. So let's wait for the compilation. So now see that now it is compiled successfully. So our page is not refreshing. Let's do it one again. So let's refresh our page now. So see that our page is also refreshing now. So are we getting one error or not? So sometimes it's get problem due to the server here. The problem is due to the server here. So it is compiled successfully. So there is no error. See that we are getting one submit form here. So here we will mention our title here. So this is a test title. So our state will also updating here. So when we move to components here, so why the component state is not showing? Profiler here. Then I will go to again components here. So our component is not showing. Let me refresh it again. See that our component is showing there are two states here. So when I will write here, this is the test title here. So see that this is updating here. So this is the test body here. So when I will submit here, so in the console we should get a response here. See that we are getting our response back here. So this means we are getting our data here. See that ID is 101. So our request is posted here now. So here will be only 100 IDs because this is a default here. So see that our post request is worked now. So it will not show here. So this request is will not show here because this is our only static data. So the API is static here. It is a fake API. See that, but our post request is accepted here. So this is our post request now. So our post request is also completed now. So let's move to our patch request. So here will be our post request only. So I am mentioning here a comment here, that is our post request. Now let's have our put request here. So because we need a form here, so that's why this is a put request here. So now let's add one thing in the form also. So here will be one form group. So here will be value will be ID here. So I will set this now. So here will be ID and then here will be our number here. So here will be ID here. So I am setting a placeholder here. So placeholder. So placeholder here will be our ID here. So post ID that you want to update. So here let's create this first. So here will be our ID here and then set ID. So like this, now we will send our put request here. So put request is used to change, update our data here. So here in the put request, there will be one more thing, that will be our ID here. So but we will not use ID here. So here will be our put request. So here we want to change our first data here. So we want to change our, that we will mention here, that which ID we want to change here. So here I will write like this. So I will use this one here, backticks. So I can embed our ID easily here. So for that you have to mention here ID here. So simply like that, here will be ID. So that ID will be in the this one, in our state here. So this one in our state here, that ID will be mentioned. So it will put that in same ID. It will change the data from same ID here. So let's see. So I think it is refreshed now. So reload it. So I think it is not compiled, it is compiling here. So wait for the compilation. So now see that it is compiled successfully. So it is compiled successfully and our page is also refreshing here. So we will change our first here. See that we will change this here, first one. So its title should be changed here. So we will get its changed title in the console box here. So here we will update our first one here. So because I am not updating here because we are not going to do our CRUD operation here, and this data is static only. So we will use CRUD operation in other things here. So here ID1 that we want to fetch here. So just I am telling you about the request here, how you can send the request here. So how will you get the response here? So I will make the CRUD operation also. So we are going to make mini YouTube with the help of this REST API, that you will get to know many things about that. So here this is changed title here. So this is changed body here. So this is our changed body. When we will submit it, it will take little time for response. See that we are getting response with status 200. So means our put request is done here. See that user ID is 1 here and ID is also 1. See that its ID is 1 here. Previously it was like this. Our title was like this here. Now our title is, body is also changed. Our title is also changed. Our title was this, our body was this. Now it gets changed here. So this is our put request here. So now let's do our delete request. So our put request is done here. So now let's do our delete request. So in the delete request we only want one thing, that is ID here. So which ID we want to delete here? So here will be our axios dot put instead of put. Here will be our delete here, delete request. So here we will get response here. So if we will get response, then it will, so here simply write delete here. So we will get to know that that data is deleted here. So we don't need anything here, only just we need ID here. So we don't need here also thing. See that. So here we don't need to mention any data here because this delete request is like our get request here. So when I will save this here, so I want to delete this here. So if our first ID, first element is deleted here, so let me update this. Here will be our delete. So it gets repressed. See that I will mention 1 here. So when I will mention 1 and click enter here, so see that we are getting response back here and we are getting data as nothing here. So data is nothing because this one is deleted here, but it will not show here. See that with ID1 it will not show here because it is a static data. So I am telling you how you can send the request here. So this, for if you want to 5th, you can also send 5th here. So see that we are getting data back. So data is nothing means our request with status 0 means our request is accepted and it deleted the post with 5 here. So this was just how this was a video how we can send our post request using the Axios here. So from the with the React.js. So now in the next video I will come up with the project here that will be our mini YouTube. So we are going to use Axios here and we are going to use YouTube API that will be using an API key here. Without API key, YouTube API will not work here. So I will see you in the next video in the mini YouTube project here. So at last, thanks for watching. If you have any queries, please comment in my section. I will see you in the next video. Please like, share and subscribe this video here.